We can see here that in this first letter to the church at Ephesus, first, for the preterist lens, Jesus' letter to Ephesus shares an evaluation and warnings for the historic church that existed in Ephesus in the first century. But I shared the problem with that pure view as we studied the first chapter, and that there is unanimous agreement among the dating and the early church fathers that the book of Revelation was written at or around AD 95, 25 years after the temple was destroyed. So I would argue that a pure preterist cannot use the book of Revelation to argue for preterism because it didn't exist. It wasn't written yet. So they must base their arguments upon the Old Testament and the Gospels, which did exist. So for the sake of our application, I'll use the term first century because this letter did apply to a historical church that did exist in AD 95. The second application of this letter to Ephesus is the idealist lens, that Jesus' letter to Ephesus depicts types of people that exist in every church. So we can apply this letter and the truths of it to our own personal hearts and evaluate it personally. Have we lost personally that motivation of love that we once had for going to church, to loving God and ministering to others? If that's me personally, I need to remember, I need to repent, and I need to redo. The third application of this letter to Ephesus is the historist lens.